In Rwanda, 2025 is shaping up to be a landmark year. Across the country, a series of massive projects are hitting critical milestones, pushing forward a national transformation that's been years in the making. This isn't just about new buildings, it's about a calculated plan to fundamentally redefine the country's economic future and its place on the world stage. From a powerhouse dam that will energize its industries to a futuristic transit system designed to create a green, smart city, Rwanda is piecing together its Vision 2050. We're counting down the most ambitious, game-changing Rwandan megaprojects that are making huge leaps forward this year. This is a story of ambition, precision, and a relentless drive for progress. Let's get into it. Number 1, Nyabarongo 2 Multi-purpose Dam. First up is an engineering marvel that's tackling 3 of Rwanda's biggest challenges at once: energy shortages, food security, and climate change. This is the Nyabarongo 2 Multi-purpose Dam. For years, Rwanda's economic growth has been held back by its energy grid. A growing industrial sector and more people moving to cities means a greater need for stable, reliable, and sustainable power. At the same time, the Nyabarongo River has a history of devastating floods, while nearby, farmers lacked the consistent water they needed for commercial agriculture. The answer is a colossal structure rising between the districts of Kamoni, Gakenke, and Rulindo. Standing 48 meters high and stretching 228 meters across the river, the Nyabarongo 2 is a concrete gravity dam financed by a $214 million loan from the China Exim Bank and built by the global engineering giant Sinohydro. Its main job? To pump out a hefty 43.5 megawatts of hydroelectric power from 3 powerful turbines. This one project will dramatically boost Rwanda's energy capacity, cutting its reliance on more expensive and less green energy sources. As of mid-2025, the project was reported to be about 50% complete, with the foundation secured and the powerhouse structure really taking form. But the real genius of Nyabarongo 2 is its multi-purpose design. The massive reservoir it's creating will hold 846 million cubic meters of water. That water isn't just for spinning turbines. It will be used to irrigate around 20,000 hectares of farmland, turning huge areas into fertile ground for productive agriculture. Its immense storage will also act as a crucial defense against the region's notorious floods. It's a foundational project built to power, feed, and protect the nation for generations. Number 2, Bugesera International Airport. Next is a project that shows just how serious Rwanda is about becoming a top-tier hub for travel, trade, and diplomacy in Africa. The new Bugesera International Airport. Kigali International Airport has served the country well, but it's becoming a victim of Rwanda's own success. With passenger and cargo numbers climbing, the airport is nearing its limit. For a land-linked country that wants to be a major conference host and a logistics leader, a new world-class airport isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. Enter Bugesera, one of the most ambitious aviation projects on the continent. Located 25 kilometers from Kigali, it's more than a new airport. It's a statement. The project is a partnership between the Rwandan government and Qatar Airways, which holds a 60% stake and brings world-class aviation expertise. This partnership led to a major design expansion, pushing the project's total cost to nearly $2 billion. Now, while the airport won't be fully operational in 2025, the progress is undeniable. The timeline has shifted, with the first phase now expected to open between 2027 and 2028. By May 2025, foundational work like the runway and drainage systems was mostly done, with construction moving to the vertical phase, meaning the main terminal buildings are starting to rise. Once Phase 1 is complete, Bugesera will handle 7 million passengers a year, a huge jump from the current capacity, with a later phase expanding that to 14 million. It will also feature a massive cargo terminal capable of handling 150,000 tons per year. Designed with green principles, Bugesera is set to become an icon of African aviation, driving tourism and trade while cementing Rwanda's place on the global map. Number 3, Kigali Innovation City. From the physical world of concrete and steel, we now turn to a project that's building the infrastructure of the future. Kigali Innovation City, or KIC. Rwanda's long-term plan, Vision 2050, is to shift from an agricultural economy to a knowledge-based one. The tricky part is creating an ecosystem that doesn't just attract global tech giants, but also grows local talent. Kigali Innovation City is the answer. This isn't just a tech park. It's a 61-hectare smart city being built in a special economic zone. As a $300 million partnership between the Rwandan government and Africa 50, KIC aims to be the digital heart of Africa. Construction officially kicked off in September 2024, marking a huge step in the country's digital journey. The master plan blends academia, business, and modern life. It will host world-class universities like Carnegie Mellon University Africa, which is already there. Alongside them will be modern office spaces, R&D labs, startup incubators, and everything else a modern city needs like shops, hotels, and housing. And the numbers are ambitious. Once it's fully up and running, Kigali Innovation City is expected to create over 50,000 jobs, generate $150 million in annual ICT exports, and attract $300 million in foreign direct investment. It's an ecosystem designed so that a student can walk across the street to intern at a global tech firm or launch their own startup with funding sourced right on campus. It's a bold bet that the next wave of African-led tech solutions will be born right here. The scale of these projects is incredible, and it paints a clear picture of a nation on the move. If you find Rwanda's vision as fascinating as we do, and want to see more deep dives into the world's most ambitious projects, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss what we have coming up. Number 4, Akanyaru Multi-purpose Dam. Our next project shows that Rwanda's vision doesn't stop at its own borders. This is the Akanyaru Multi-purpose Dam, a joint venture with neighboring Burundi. The Akanyaru River, which forms the border between the two nations, has long been a shared problem. Its unpredictable flow causes both floods and water shortages, hurting farmers and daily life on both sides. On top of that, both countries need more clean energy. The Akanyaru Dam is their shared solution. This $190 million project is a great example of African partnership, backed by the African Development Bank. The plan is for a dam standing 50 meters high, creating a reservoir that can hold 333 million cubic meters of water. Like Nyabarongo 2, its benefits are layered. The project includes a 14.5 megawatt hydroelectric power station, with the electricity split between the two countries. That's enough to power over 141,000 homes. Beyond power, the reservoir will supply clean drinking water to about 614,000 people in both Rwanda and Burundi. It will also irrigate over 12,400 hectares of farmland, helping nearly 25,000 farmers and improving food security. By working together, Rwanda and Burundi are turning a shared problem into a shared asset, creating a model for cross-border projects all over Africa. Number 5, Inzovu Mall and Expo Grounds expansion. As Rwanda's international reputation grows, so does the demand for modern places to shop, do business, and live. Our next two projects are set to give Kigali a major upgrade in this department: the Inzovu Mall and the expansion of the Rwanda International Trade Fair grounds. The problem was simple. Kigali's retail and event spaces were falling behind its rapid growth. As a top destination for international conferences, the city needed a flagship commercial center and bigger exhibition halls. Enter Inzovu Mall. Located in the Kimihurura district, right across from the Kigali Convention Center, this is set to become the largest mall in the city. Financed with a budget reported to be between $60 and $70 million. Construction is on track to be completed in September 2025. It's a mixed-use destination covering 40,000 square meters, featuring a 4-star hotel, offices, a hypermarket, cinemas, and restaurants. It's also designed with sustainability in mind, earning a green building certification for its use of solar power and water recycling. At the same time, the expansion of the International Trade Fair grounds in Gikondo will equip Kigali to host even larger and more complex global trade shows, strengthening its position as a regional business hub. Together, these projects are a big step forward for Rwanda's service economy. They'll create thousands of jobs, attract international brands, and provide modern amenities for both residents and visitors, making sure the city's infrastructure matches its global reputation. Number 6, Rwanda Urban Mobility Improvement, RUMI project. With a growing economy and more people living in the city, you get one universal problem: traffic. But instead of just building more roads, Kigali is aiming to jump straight to the future of green urban transit with the Rwanda Urban Mobility Improvement Project, or RUMI. The challenge is clear. Traffic jams in Kigali mean longer commutes, lost productivity, and more pollution. The current public transport system is under pressure, and there isn't enough safe infrastructure for pedestrians and cyclists. The RUMI project, backed by a $100 million package from the World Bank, is a plan to completely change how people get around the capital. While the full transformation is a multi-year effort, 2025 is the year things really kick into high gear. One of the project's centerpieces is turning the Nyabarongo bus terminal into a modern multimodal transit hub. The full upgrade is expected by 2027, but the goal is for it to serve up to 180,000 passengers daily by 2030. It will be a central point for local and regional transit, complete with shops and climate-resilient features. The project will also roll out dedicated bus lanes to create a faster, more efficient bus system. Just as important, it includes a huge expansion of sidewalks and dedicated bike paths to make walking and cycling safer. Maybe the most forward-thinking part is the plan to deploy electric buses and their charging stations. This move will cut the city's carbon footprint, improve air quality, and make Kigali a leader in African e-mobility. The RUMI project isn't just an upgrade, it's a rethinking of city life, focused on efficiency, sustainability, and people. Number 7, the Masaka Hospital expansion. Our final project might not be as tall as a dam or as sprawling as an airport, but its impact is just as important. We're looking at the expansion of Masaka Hospital. At the end of the day, a nation's strength comes from its people, and their health is the foundation for everything else. Recognizing this, Rwanda has made strengthening its healthcare system a top priority. Masaka Hospital, first opened in 2011, has been a key healthcare provider but was struggling to keep up with the capital's growing population. The solution is a massive expansion, another project showcasing the strong partnership between Rwanda and China. The expansion is scheduled to be finished by July 2025, though large-scale construction can always face delays. This project will transform the facility into a leading medical institution, more than doubling its capacity from 330 beds to over 830, allowing it to serve up to 2,000 patients a day. But it's about more than just adding beds. The project includes a complete upgrade of the hospital's facilities, turning it into a top-tier teaching hospital for the University of Rwanda. This means it will not only provide advanced medical care, but will also train the next generation of Rwandan doctors and nurses. This investment shows Rwanda's balanced approach to development. By building world-class hospitals alongside power plants and innovation hubs, the country is making sure that economic growth leads directly to a better quality of life for its citizens. When you look at all these monumental projects taking shape across Rwanda, a clear story emerges. This isn't a random collection of construction sites. It's a coordinated national strategy, where every project connects to the others. The energy from Nyabarongo 2 will power the businesses in Kigali Innovation City. The goods from those businesses will be shipped through the cargo hub at Bugesera International Airport. The people working in these new ventures will travel on the green transit system of the RUMI project, and their families will get world-class care at the expanded Masaka Hospital. This is Rwanda's Vision 2050 coming to life. So, when we look at 2025, it's not just about ribbon-cutting ceremonies. It's a year of critical progress, where decades of planning become a tangible reality. Rwanda isn't just building for the future. It's actively building its future, one ambitious project at a time. Which of these Rwandan megaprojects do you think will have the biggest long-term impact? And are there any other game-changing African projects we should cover next? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into national transformation, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.